Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. We're cracking on with the Pakistan campaign phase 2 bypass send.
Okay, welcome back to the dynamic Pakistan campaign, inspired by the air operations of the Indo-Pakistan War of 1971, the war that decided the fate of East Pakistan, now Bangladesh. This is a board game-like abstraction of the fighting disguise that took place in the Western theatre of operations over Punjab, Indian Punjab, and Pakistan Punjab and Rajasthan in December 1971, where the PAF and the IAF are both trying to gain air dominance of the skies in this region. They are dedicated to taking out each other's airfields and will not stop until this is done. So to the overview. Last time we briefly touched on some of the origins of the conflict, so I won't go into that now, but just as a refresher, just please take a minute to check out maps 1 and 2 in the overview. That'll give you a geographical context. Map 3 is our in-game map equivalent, where you can see our 100 by 90 nautical mile battle zone, as well as the location of all the main airfields. To the right, we have a list of bonuses, which I'll go over briefly now. Most of them will respawn each round. It's just the ground offensives that are one-time use only. So we have Eye in the Sky ground controller. These will be an airborne early warning radar and a ground-based early warning radar. Cap 1 and 2, a pair of friendly cap flights in your territory and in the enemy territory. CAS 1 and 2, the equivalent, but air to ground this time. And then we have the ground offensives 1 and 2. Each ground offensive bonus will grant 2 armored columns at your disposal that you can use with the F10 menu to directly attack the enemy airfields and hopefully capture them if they're not stopped. And then we have 2 sort of flavor-based events at the end: nationalistic fervor and guerrilla warfare, which will spawn a number of small units around your lands or your enemy's lands to just spoil all the helicopter rescue attempts and so on. So with that all said, let's look at what happened last time. Red 4. So early in the morning of the 4th of December 1971, the Indian Air Force launched attacks at a number of Pakistan targets spread all over the AO, while assigning their fixed-wing assets to support these operations and engage targets of opportunity. The success of these attacks empowered India High Command to give access to extra forces, and thus ground offensives were called in on 2 enemy airfields, Aleppo and Kuwaitis. These columns, the Aleppo one being reduced by enemy rotor fire, are en route and now are only 20 or 30 minutes away from their targets. If unchecked, these 2 columns, should they reach the command centers at their destinations, will be able to capture the airfields. This is a clear and present danger for Pakistan to deal with. The PAF did gain air dominance over the most forward Indian airfield, which was Hama. That airfield got severely damaged by those fighter bombers, but is still operational and it still has 3 of its 5 essential targets still standing. You'll remember that 5 targets at each airfield have to be destroyed for it to be neutralized, assuming it's not captured. So assuming the Red 4 ground threat is dealt with, it may become a focus of early attention for the blue team. We shall see. As for the Indian Air Force, they will have to take into consideration the newly operational blue ground radar station, which was unlocked last time, which will surely play a big role. With the PAF occupied with saving their airfields, however, Red Air may have an opportunity to go on the offensive. So from the blue side, Pakistan did not waste any time and went on the offensive from the get-go, sending out its fast-moving Mirages in advance to harass the enemy. They found an unprotected HF-24 squadron, F5s for us, lining up for bombing runs and managed to wipe them out with the help of their F6s, or MiG-19s. Blue Air started to take losses of their own when the Indian MiGs showed up, but Pakistan did gain dominance over Hama airfield, and that enabled them to attack this Red 4 base further. Though more will need to be done before it becomes unusable. As I mentioned, there were 3 targets left to be destroyed. Dogfight over Hama is quickly becoming a running theme of the campaign. Meanwhile, the Pakistan Air Force rotary units were equally efficient and took out a vital ground target, which earned them a ground radar station, as well as a FARB, placed very close to the red airfield of Hama. These 2 new assets could give them an edge in the next phase, though they'll need to respond quickly to the ground threat, heading straight for their air bases. Still, if Blue 4 managed to make efficient use of their radar, protect it and their airfields, as well as keep up the pressure on Hama, then they may end phase 2 in a very strong position. To help you visualize all this, we now have a new campaign tracker section just below. On the left, we have our updated game map, So I've updated it with the remaining ground targets that are available, where the teams destroyed a target each, and we now have FARPs instead. So you'll see a blue FARP and a red FARP appear, and FARPs will keep appearing as targets are destroyed. You'll be able to see these FARPs on your F10 map in game, and in a new twist to the campaign, rotary pilots will be able to start from any of these air bases or FARPs each round. As is the same for everyone, though, your initial spawn point cannot be changed mid-game. To the right of the map, I've added another summary so you can see how your airfields are doing. As you know, there are 5 targets to take out at each airfield, and should they all be destroyed, then that airfield will be captured by the other side, or in effect become unusable. Looking at the table then, for Red 4, one of the airfields, Hama, suffered some damage, and as you can see, there's 2 targets destroyed, 3 remaining. Red 4 have unlocked 1 bonus so far, which was the ground offensives I mentioned, and these are currently underway on Aleppo and Cueres, 2 very important blue bases. If those airfields fall midway through the round, the aircraft that are based there, and thus the pilots, will not be able to spawn in anymore, leaving the field open to Red Air to do as they please. As for Blue 4, they successfully dealt with the Indian Air Force and kept them away from the airfields, and so, as you can see, all the airfields are intact, with no essential targets destroyed. Blue rotary aircraft managed to obtain the GCI bonus, and thus gained a ground radar station, which will be useful. This can be destroyed, however, so you might want to protect it. All in all, I would say 2 teams are evenly matched for today. The mission start time, it's noon on the 4th of December 1971, and the mission will end at 1:30. The weather is very good, slight wind, visibility excellent, clouds 12,000, thin and scattered. Okay, that's the main tab. If we go to the second tab, I've just updated the radio and navigation information. You can go through this in your own time. The radio will be important for Blue Team especially, because you've unlocked the GCI. So that'll be on your channel number 4, push button 4 in your aircraft. So take a note of that, and you should be able to get the callouts from the ground GCI.
Flights Blue 4, Jaffus, Lucky Cap, Violet, Elo, Chef, Unexpected Signore, Grand Speed, Red, Bear, Sock, Blight, Milo. Red Side Bypass, Poosh, High, RT, Gak, Tanky, Jigsaw, Harath, Stars Scream, Matrix Skill, Tuxel, Drop, and Bendy.
So I guess we need a cast to stop the ground forces attacking the airfields on the north.
Yeah, did we lose an airfield last time?
No, we didn't.
There's still enemy forces on the way to the airfield.
Where do we have Hind able to take off from? I guess that would be the best, to have a Hind to defend this ground attack.
Copy. Yeah, I can do that from Aleppo. So, I'll take off from Aleppo to take care of that ground attack that's headed there.
So there are 2 ground attacks, one Aleppo and one Cueres, right?
Yeah. I think it would probably be good for us both to, take off from Aleppo together so that we can at least do that together. Then we can both take out the ground assault there and then head over to Cueres. It's only, 15 miles away.
So we leave this defense to helicopters, so we can use our fixed wing to do some cap and maybe some more attacks.
So Sabres take off from Couriers, head west, and cap.
Roger.
So what do we try with the Mirage F1s? Do we help with defense CAS, or do we all go for another strike?
You did well with striking last time, guys.
So the big question here is, do we strike the same one, Hama, which they might defend more, or do we switch to another target?
If we take out another target, though, they move effectively the next mission, the planes to Hammer, so they're closer, though.
Let's go for Hammer.
So we strike
Finish
Hammer
off.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come and
That's
help.
good.
I'll come and help you in the MiG. I'll join up with you in the MiG.
I reckon I can get the command post.
I'll go for fuel tanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, yeah.
I'll go for whatever's left then.
Welcome in, viewers. So if you didn't see the briefing, my plan is to take off in this MiG-19. I'm the only MiG-19 here. I'm going to meet up with the Mirages, which I think over there, and I'm going to go and try and protect them. I'm not going to talk much today, viewers, because I literally didn't get any sleep last night, and I don't mean that I literally mean as that says, so I can't really think or talk. So we're just going to do our best, guys. Let's see if our muscle memory still works. Pip. Pip.
Right, we're checking out 210.
Loud and clear. When you're young, take all flares. We don't need chaff. I'm loading up Mark 83 since I'm going for the command center.
I'm moving from mix. Mark 82's in the center, 83's on the side.
Mirage's cap.
Take up.
I'm taking off now. I will see you en route.
Copy.
No, you don't forget to turn your radar off because we aren't going to be using it.
Mirage's note, nasty crosswind.
Copy, Cap. We're about to take off. Spaceship's taking off.
Right, let's go and find this Mirage.
Yeah, taking off. There's 223 for us in Mirages to the Hammer.
Mirages, what altitude are you at?
Mirage, basically in the blue.
Roger, looking for you now.
Do you want me to pop the flare?
Yeah.
Flare?
Yes, found you, thank you. That's lucky, viewers. All Mirages are going for the same target, aren't they? I checked on the map and MiG-21s are taking off ahead of us, according to AWACS.
divert to DCS, so we hit them completely in a different place.
If they get to hammer improvement and start orbiting there, then yeah.
Okay, let's continue for now. Let's keep an eye out. But yeah, I think that they're gonna cap over Hammer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna divert.
Yeah, I'll join you.
Same order of targets, yeah? Yeah, let's go for some top. We also have mixed 15s ahead, but they're high or low, so we should be fine.
Well, yeah, I mean, just coming faster, so we'll be good.
Wondering if the 21s are continuing.
I was about to say, it looks like they might be continuing.
Okay, turn into Hammer. Turn in.
So viewers, if you didn't figure that, some MiG-21s figured out where we went, so we double-stepped them to the side. They've called our bluff, and now we're turning back into our original target. but I'm worried about these MiG-15s here. I bet they'll come and find us.
Scratch that, they go into an orbit.
Oh, seeing, yeah. Turning back to secondary target.
Okay, they've doubled back and we've got to change back to our secondary target. Again. It's a game of cat and mouse, viewers. Definitely going to run into those MiG-15s, so let's see where they are. No, they've bypassed us. Right, we're through. And those MiGs, they're not going to catch us up now. Super Blue 4.
Should take a shot at the MiG-15.
I think it's a bit pointless. Our missiles are too crap and we're just going to get in a dogfight for no reason. I think go for the target, get them on the way back.
Yeah, let's hit the target first. Yeah, looks like we did well not to go to harm up. There's MiG-21s and F-5s there now.
Yep. Over there. That was our original target.
The longer they're doing nothing, the better we're off.
Right, we're being through on target, I think, Viewingtons. Yep. What's the name of the target we're going to?
DCS, southeast.
Cap, just heads up, you haven't got any bombs on your plane.
Yeah, I know, I'm just kind of protecting you guys.
Thank you. MiG-21's doing nothing right now.
Works for us.
MiG-15's jet, that looks good.
Wide past me, it looks like they're heading for the Abu, whatever it is, our southernmost airfield.
See, this probably was letting the Sabres know they're closest.
Yeah, Chef, can you pass
Looks like they might already be on the way to them though.
Yeah, they are. There's the Sabres.
I think the 21s have just landed a hammer.
Huh.
Out of refueling, maybe?
I just F2 one of them and someone's on fire there, so they're not having a good time.
Alright guys, 10 mile. Start climbing to get good eyes on the targets. Specialist target acquired, command for.
Jeffers target acquired, fuel dump.
Slightly short, long, sorry.
I've taken some damage.
Was that AAA?
FM. Special coming on.
Those MiG-21s are on the move.
Just got one pass of bombs left from now on TV.
One bomb left.
Next one more helicopter flight. We have taken out most T-55s of this group, however we need assistance with 3 more that we are unable to take out.
Since I have only one bomb left, I'm gonna try to put it on the power plant.
Jeff Winchester.
RTB vector, guys. Due north, I suppose.
339 is to Abu.
Specialty north for Lansman.
F-86s are getting smashed by MiG-21s. I'm watching.
Our camp.
Yep, as it's near a blue base, it's a good idea.
Marvelous, Dan. Have fun.
We're a good 45 miles out, unfortunately. I'm going up high to save some fuel. Miles.
I might not put my radar on purely so I can try and just spike him and scare him away.
No, I don't want to go radar on that early. I want a kill.
Good luck getting a kill with these things.
35 miles.
Also, I might not be able to get a kill because I have some battle damage. But if I can get in and get a lock with the M9, yeah, I will.
$25 miles. Dogfight's still going on. Ho ho! Wow.
the time we get there.
So much for the mix winning.
I think I'm gonna break to Hama and do some gun runs on the ground.
Don't risk it if you're wounded.
Amazingly, only one MiG left on the nose, 15 miles. Who's the smoking guy? Oh, who's that? They got him, they got him. Knock it off, knock it off. Right, let's land here then, guys. Sabres, Cap.
Sabres, Cap.
Congratulations for taking out that MiG squadron. We'll see you in the mess.
Roger, thank you.
Mirage on final, have around a heart.
MiG same.
Are you still up space?
Yep, in your time.
Okay, Signori, just finally figured out how to use the radios. Thanks, Cap. We'll see you soon.
Shit, my gear in or out? Did my gear go down? Yes, I did. Oof. Don't worry, it's Russian.
Signori, check 243.
Hello, Signori. Cap down.
Hey, Cap, thanks. I just unfucked my radio. We're RTB.
Roger, we're on the runway. Don't wreck that jet, Jaffers. Don't wreck that freaking jet. Cap rearming.
So next run we just go to hammer and kill it?
Yarp.
Yep, let's do that. I'm hitting them with gun.
Watching some Indian Mi-8 smash up one of our bases and nothing we can do about it.
Space, I'm expecting on 243. Yeah, I can get it to work on guard. At least we got this. Hey, I'm going to be landing up. I'll do for her here in a second.
Right, let me know when you're ready to go.
I'm going to be another so minutes. Cap, we do have 2 Sabres on flight on the engine.
I was ignoring you landing right over my head. That's pretty cool.
Bound 7 miles.
Expected final river for.
Question, what is guard 243 off 251? Because
It's 243.
Guard is 243, yep.
Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Welcome back to Sabres.
Hey!
Very nice.
All forces be advised, we have enemy convoy attacking Aleppo airfield within 1 mile.
Huh.
Currently engaging Aleppo defense forces.
Do a thing, Sock.
Hey guys, anyone able to go assist Aleppo convoy at 1 mile?
I'm a MiG-19, I'm used to... I'll never kill anything, guys. Air-to-air only.
by the time I get there, Damp will be there.
Abwaldur traffic, Space Chef, long final, damaged aircraft.
Go on, Sock. Yeah, I'm watching Sock. He's there now.
Aleppo ammo depots are under fire.
Cap 1 space off the runway, I should be good to go.
The runway is clear, not that I really wanted, just that I have no control.
Oh, I'm too fast, I'm too fast, I'm too fast, I'm too fast! Too much power, Bewingtons. This thing is a frigging rocket ship. Shit, I've got to go my goddamn flaps. Ah, that's bad. That's bad, bad, bad. Hopefully I haven't ruined my flaps.
Damsorg, Space Chef on guard.
Go!
I'm now rearming in Jira. What's the situation in Aleppo?
Aleppo is dire. We have enemy T-55s inside base perimeter engaging our assets.
Copy, I'll come in ASAP.
You can't help him, Space. You won't be able to kill a T-55, but you need guided munitions.
There's a Gazelle doing a pickup right outside our airbase and we can't do shit about it.
Jaffa's Cap.
Yes, Cap?
I'm going to sneak past your right shoulder. I just need to check that my flaps have actually gone up.
Sure. I'll level out here. Yep, flaps up.
Oh.
Our heading is 201 to Hammer.
Are we taking rockets to space?
We're going for the original
Yeah, I'm
target now,
going for
viewers.
Yes, rocket.
Roger, I'll reload for rockets. I just want this out.
Space, you managed to clear the ammo dump.
No, it's not all cleared. It's like 50% damage.
Copy. All T-55s destroyed, just light vehicles left.
Come on, Sock.
Are they still within the perimeter?
I do not believe so. I think they're still outside the perimeter now.
Copy.
Okay, Jaffas looks like a clear run. No MiGs. I think that Gazelle was rescuing the MiG pilots, but he'll be a while yet.
It's a shame we can't shoot down helis within a certain radius of our airbase and things like that.
Fair comment.
There's Hammer just behind that hill.
Presenting damage report in conclusion of attack on Lebo. We have lost a couple of our base defending vehicles and all 4 of our ammo supply vehicles. Everything else seems to be intact.
Well done, Sock.
Do you still have enemies inbound?
I believe we are clean.
Copy, and have you had eyes on Kueres?
Yes, we took out the convoy en route to Kueres. It is completely destroyed. No damage to Kueres.
Copy. Then I guess I'll go hit the Hammer again.
It's on Hammer.
Copy. We are going to reorganize and then present ourselves for
Well,
that
I'm
job as
turning to
well.
Hammer. I have rockets, so I guess I can finish off the fabs, maybe hit fuel dumps.
I've just installed the fuel dump, so I'm rolling for him now. Hopefully it'll hit for once.
$50 feet short. 50 feet short. No MiGs on the detection zone, so let's keep at it.
Alright, rolling back in for the third truck.
Expected final for landing at Alpha Farm.
Vehicle.
Hits. Well done.
That was a very good drop, but it hit between tanks.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Too accurate.
Yeah.
In real life, it probably would have smashed the tanks. Still no MiGs airborne.
But you tried to hit... I think the command center is damaged, not destroyed. Maybe you tried the command center?
Whereabouts is command center? Oh, visual. I need to set for delay for that, don't I?
Yes, you need delay.
Pick up.
50 feet long. Unlucky.
So I'll hit the fab, and I think I can also try to hit the fuel tanks.
I tried rockets on the tank last week, didn't no luck.
Got it. Yeah, so I'll make sure to finish the fabs. The fuel, armor depots, armor depots.
Vehicle going around.
And 30 miles out.
I don't like these bots. Going for a pass on those fuel tanks and look for those. Vehicle times 2.
Right next to them, like 20 feet away. They're surrounded in friggin' bomb craters.
Don't will have it. Right, I'm going to get the guns on the fab tents while I'm there. The command tent I was trying, or the command Vic I was trying to blow up just to the east of there along the main north-south taxiway, or service road.
Alright, I'll watch for your guns. Visual tents.
Special visual tent. Inbound with rockets.
Running in. Alright, sir. Time to get some.
Special running in 20 seconds.
Shack 1.
Jeff running in from the east, 10 seconds.
Okay, rotary assets are up from Kueres. we're heading out to take on one of the cap bonuses.
Chef, no effect.
Yeah, as usual.
We'll get it. No MiGs, we'll just take our time.
Yep, no pressure. Splash at him up.
Two more down.
Just RTB.
I see an MI8 approaching.
Roger, nothing we can do about it.
I think I'm getting better results with the guns than with the rocket.
Man, this thing jerks about a lot.
Switching gun.
Come on! Am I at landing?
What one of us needs to do is get over the Alcazar airbase and wait for them to be on the runway, just gun them on the runway.
Ammo depots on fire.
Gotta kill those trucks.
Got it, we got it. Ammo done, piece destroyed.
Finally, we did a thing. We did a thing.
So do we still have fuel tanks to destroy, right?
And command post, yes.
Under the CP. Copy, copy. Well, I'll try to hit the fuel tanks with rockets and guns, see what I can do.
Go for it. I'm going to rearm with 1,000 pounders to the command post.
Copy.
What was the RTB vector?
025.
God damn it. 025. Alright, I'll see you on hill. Cap RTB. Go, rocket ship, go.
Guns, no effect. Fuel tank.
Yeah, I swear they're invincible.
I dropped 2,000 pound or 2,000 pounders right in the middle of them, so do our traffic, Mirage and long final from the east. Correction, west.
That's quick.
Looks like these fuel tanks are better armored than the CP, or I don't know. Special Winchester, rockets ineffective, RTB.
Roger, roger. Right, where's that bay, viewers? Can you see it anywhere? Aha, there it is. Right, let's go and buzz Jaffa, shall we, viewers?
Still no mix as far as I can see.
Mig's having a pretty bad day.
Guys, we have debrief, just despawn and debrief. And thanks, everyone, despawn and debrief.
Look at that crosswind. I done busted a tire, Pa.
yeah, that was an interesting mission. A lot going on. Some flights were more effective than others. I think if you don't mind, we can go flight by flight.
First flight, blue, send.
Guess that would be the F1s. So what we wanted to do is to strike Hama. We took off. On our way, we saw that were multiple bandits that were going towards Hama. So we switched objective. We decided to hit southeast. What's the name?
Pira.
Tias. So we hit a few targets in Tias and then returned to base. We saw there were some dogfights going on at Abu al-Dur. So we headed over there. But I think these dogfights got finished before we returned there. Then we rearmed, came back to Hama, hit some targets, and returned to base for tea and biscuits.
Well done. Next flight, please. That'll be me. I escorted the Mirages. Didn't do anything, but it was fun, and I didn't crash. Next flight, please.
Cap, I saw you did some good shooting on those ammo dumps, and you helped take them down. So that was nicely done.
I stand corrected, guys.
Copy. I guess it's Rotor Wing next. Okay, sure. We'll go with the Mi-24s. We took off from Cueras, headed 090 to Aleppo. We launched from Aleppo, went to Cueras. There was a massive armored column. If you look over at Cueras in the very beginning there, if you look over there, go back a little bit, you'll be able to see that massive column.
Yes, there is. Sock, you're not lying.
Yep.
Shit, that was right by us as we were taking off. Thank you.
So we took out all the T-55s first, and then mopped up with rockets on everything else. That one was super easy.
Nice.
We only took minor ground fire, but then we got reports that there was another armored column heading back towards Aleppo after we took care of these guys, and we were running out of time. There we go. That's the last of them.
Wow, that was awesome.
So yeah, that's the Aleppo or
Well done,
the
boys.
Cueras
Yeah,
one.
helicopters did great in this one, guys. Most of us did.
Yep. And then so we all hightailed it back to Aleppo.
And did that.
It was a pretty dire situation in Aleppo because we all ran out of ammunition before we could save all of our targets. We ended up losing 4 ammo trucks at Aleppo, but nothing else of significant damage was done. So I would say no significant harassment.
Yep.
And then, so after that, we landed, rearmed, refueled, and went down to strike another one of the buttons. What are those called? Yeah. We just found some vehicles down there, started whacking them.
Nice.
Took out T-55s first, then mopped up everything else with rockets.
No, that's it. That's when everyone
That was
started
it.
quitting. Well done.
Yep.
Next flight, please.
Want to do? Okay. So the Cap, we took off right around there. We're just about to get tank attacked, but we got saved. That's awesome. We headed out to the closer of the targets, which were these 2 MiGs in the southeast. They didn't see us. We got talked on by automated AWACS. So we decided to keep the element of surprise. And we used our bad AIM-9Bs, but they're not bad when they don't know you're there. And they don't have to do any maneuvering.
The beauty of AWACS, guys. Look at that.
Yeah, so we
nice.
dispatched them with AIM-9Bs, and then we moved over to the larger flight of bandits, which was about 5 of them in the southwest.
I did not know what hit him.
Merged here, but I'm trying to remember what happened. Oh yeah, this was the big part of the fur ball. Bear, do you want to? I think Bear had some issues. We were having issues dropping our tanks. We finally figured it out, but I don't think Bear ever figured it out.
Yeah, Bear's only got 4 minutes in the Sabres, so he didn't do so well. I saw some smoke of an F5 past me, so turned with him. And then at a stage, I overshot him. I tried to drop my bags. I ended up dropping everything, and then I exploded. So I don't know if I got killed from the ground or
But from this
F5?
point on, me and Gransby kind of just communicated with each other, and we went back to this other group, and they were really busy ground pounding, so we were able to just slot in behind each one, sort of thing.
Shows what you can do with a couple of 1950s aircraft.
Well, it helped too that a lot of these guys tried to turn with us and maneuver, and we had a lot of energy. And see, like that F5 trying to maneuver. Look at the turn. So, yeah,
I was trying to get away, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
Hi, no.
Port hi, my beautiful Mexican.
Of course, we can't shoot, as you can see. This is like
Obviously,
a ridiculous amount of bullets.
Grim Reapers.
Yeah.
That was intense. That was good, guys.
Yeah, good fights. And that was it. We went back and landed after this, and we were going to take off if any more cap took off. But I think the mission.
Well done,
ended
boys.
right
You
Thanks.
basically won the whole game. Can I have whoever's left?
Well, RT is still flying because we've still got 20 minutes of mission left and we've got one target to take out. So we intend to complete that.
I'll keep you on the red. Any blues? Nope. All right, reds, punch it.
Okay, I'll just start briefly bypassing MiG-21s. Well, we had a plan, and we thought it was a good plan, but it didn't work out so well. So the MiG-15s and the F5s are going to hit Abu, while the MiG-21s were going to provide cap cover over Hama, because we thought you'd attack there. But each group got kind of isolated, and with a lack of communication between groups, we got taken off one by one. But fair play to the Blue Air. Yeah, and we didn't do anything of note, so it was a bit frustrating for the MiGs, but that's all down to the Blues.
Yep.
Okay, next flight.
Bendy, MiG-15 with Matrix. Yeah, pretty much as you saw, Signore took us out as we were just turning onto target. No idea they were there, and within about 10 seconds of each other, we were both dead. So no shoots, couldn't be recovered.
Oh, really? That's why. Right. Okay. Next flight.
That's the F5s, I think. Well, yeah, we were supposed to do a mix of air-to-air and first go pound the southernmost airfield. But as you saw, we tangled a little bit there with Sabres. So it didn't go as planned, but we managed, almost all of us managed to eject. We got picked up by helicopters, so we'll see you guys in the sky next time. Revenge. Revenge.
Yeah. Awesome. Looking forward to it.
Next flight. Apart from Marty, who's still going. All right. Fine.
Was there a red for rotor wing?
Yeah, they're all still playing for some reason, though, so leave them to
The mission's still running. It's still got 15 minutes to run.
Yeah, there
All
you
the
go.
blues quit out.
All right, Bypass, any summary? I know you can't really summarize properly, but anything?
Well, the Blue 4 took out one, possibly two other targets at Hama. I'll have to check the fuel dumps. I think you guys were having issues destroying those. But you took out the ammo dumps, that's for sure. So what I might do is, I'll have a think about it, but I might give the ammo dump and the fuel tanks to the Blues, and then the FARP to the Reds, just and proceed from there. So it's still all to play for in the next round.
All right, well done, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that, and we will see you later.